morning, YouTube. This is my last day at home. Uh, Got to get ready, get back on the road. Been doing bits and pieces of stuff. Hold on, let you balance on my leg. That rooster. I'm trying to figure out where is he. Where is he at? He's somewhere over that away. Drive me bejesus. That would drive me crazy. Yeah, he's somewhere that away. Funny how this thing does it. It does the opposite. But I've, I guess my body had decided it needed rest, and I just been sleeping. Get up, eat some, and then went back to sleep. I've been sleeping. I just been sleeping. Um, I bought 30 rolls of 30 rolls of distressed sod again for $1.60 a roll. I thought it was the dead stuff. He's got some dead stuff over there, but he sent me under the canopy, and it's got a lot of green in it. So I ghetto laid that sod yesterday, and the reason behind it is I've laid so much sod. I'm not prepping my ground. That's probably why stuff ain't growing, but I'm not doing it. And the reason is it's my front lawn is on a slant, and it's slowly eroding away. So where I'm putting sod at, there's nothing there. And I've just slowly been top dressing. I'm scared to top dress because when you top dress, you got to cut real low, and then you got to spread it out just right so the grass will grow through either the dirt or sand or whatever. Um, and I've just been so chicken. I've been so chicken to do the whole lawn, but I've slowly been doing it. Today I'm going to aerate. I'm going to film it. That's one thing I'm gonna do today. Why? Because the guys that are coming, they're coming to uh, do my door, and we're switching from AT&T to Xfinity for the cable. Hey, good morning, Mike. Um, I'm sprayed down with bug spray. Um, I decided I want to sit outside again. I'm probably gonna just do 30 minutes because really I'm in a good mood, Mike. I'm not pissed off at the world and everything else. I got to take off my front doorbell. It's one of those smart doorbells with the really small screws. So um I gotta find the screwdriver in the toolbox. I spotted it yesterday, and I just gotta remember which drawer it's in. Um, I spent a good 30 or 40 minutes sweeping out the area where I got all my lawn stuff, like shovels and everything. That crap. I wish I had a stronger microphone. You could hear the rooster. There's a rooster, Mike, somewhere over there. He gets shot if I lived on that side of the street, hearing that all the time. You know, how you gonna have a rooster in a residential area? This ain't a farm. You know what I mean? This ain't a freaking farm. This ain't farm area. This is residential. And everything over there is residential. There's no farmland over there. But what do I know? Uh, It's just so pleasant out here this early in the morning, but the sun is coming up, and that brings the heat. Uh-uh. Hold on, keep on pressing. This the heat is, and the wife wants to get me to get more of the black rocks for that area. I'm for the area that we trenched. I'm thinking let's see what happens with the water. The water might wash all them rocks down the hill. You know what I'm saying? So I'm like, let's wait a minute and see what's going to happen. You know what I'm saying? Let's see. Let's see what you just said. Most cities allow chickens, most not roosters, though. Oh, you know what? I don't want to be that person. Like I don't want to be that person that complains because right now it's not annoying to me. I hear it, but it's not annoying. Like further that away. Let's see, I can't really point further down the road. Um, there's the train tracks, but I made sure that when we moved in, that it wasn't going to be really freaking. The light went out. Uh, I got my flashlight going. Let me see the motion on the. Let's see if I get close enough to it. There it is. Uh, a lot of times people don't realize when you move into or think about buying a house, man, you got to check it all times of the day. And I drove over here a few times late at night to see what sounds I would hear. Like I said, about a quarter of a mile down the road here. There's a train, and I didn't want to do that. Have the house shaking and everything else, but um, I'm not gonna put it out there. But a bill was forgotten. I'm not gonna say what it was. A bill was forgotten to get paid, and we're out of something right now, and they're coming back to turn it back on um, this this morning or this afternoon. I'm hoping this morning, but the wife was so mortified. She's been talking about all that. I'm like, go to bed. I mean, I've been broke before. Like I've been broke before. I've had stuff turned off, so I'm not embarrassed. It is what it is. You know what I'm saying? It is what it is. um, but the garbage, I hate when I get new garbage people. We pay for 2 cans to get moved to get done. Most of the reason why I got a second can is for yard waste and stuff like that. Um, and every time we get a new guy, it hasn't happened in a while. They just take 1 can. But this guy, there was like 2 things in the can that he emptied and left the one that's full of garbage. I'm like, what the heck? So they said, well, he'll be back today to get it. Blah 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 blah. I was like, uh-huh. You know, but that's first world problems. You know what I'm saying? My switch this around. My grapevine right there. The deer found it. They ate. I had like grapes growing on. They just ate it right off the daggone. Just walked up. Dee, 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 dee. Oh, thank you for the lunch. And just wiped me out. But I mean, it's all good because this at 2 o'clock in the morning, they come from back there and they walk down this way and they go that way. I've seen them come across my front lawn. I've seen them walk across my front. Caught them on the camera. So it is what it is, buddy. But honestly, I got just a little bit more. I'm gonna. I got to plug right here and a little bit more up there, and then I just got to get my lawn to grow. I just got to get the lawn to grow. You know what I mean? Um, I got some more distressed sod. um, that I'm excited about. Looks real good, and I took, like you said, in the back here around the corner. It slants downward, and we stop. I got to trench a little bit more. I'm gonna do that today. I got my flip flops on, but I'm take them off. I'm gonna do that today, and lay. I'm gonna lay the weed barrier, but I'm not putting no more rocks because I want to know what it looks like after it rains. And I'm gonna trench all the way to where I got the grass. I put the worst of the distressed sod in the back and laid it on top of the dirt that I put back there, and raked it out so that it hopefully it won't wash away. Hopefully, you know, um, this mess living and being a homeowner is trial and error. I'm not going to be the one on here and saying that I know everything because I don't. Still figuring this crap out. I went up on the roof yesterday, cleaned out the gutters, and I should have went and got the other side. I should have got the whole right side and the back right above the porch. I need to do that, but seems the older I'm getting, I just don't want to do it. It just seems the older I'm getting, I just don't want to do it. And I'm cool with that. But I will be core aerating. Not core. It's let me show you because I keep on saying core aerate, but I got it's really not a core aerator. It's something else. Let's see here. Come on. Oh, my, okay. This is what it actually is. It's like mini blades. And it's going to be 12 of them. And they're going down, 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 and in the ground and opening them up. There should be. Oh, there's the other one. That's the other one right there. I took them off and I had put something else on. That's the air. That's the beast right there. Aired up the tires, and I'm going to be pulling that out today. You got to watch that sucker. What it'll run you over. So you got to stand on the side of it. So I got to get that powered up and working right. check the oil and everything before. Let's do this. See how long that lasts before the wind blows it. See how long that lasts before the wind blow it. Yes, yes, yes. Oh, but I got to take the sensors off the door. I was supposed to have done that yesterday. I got to take the sensors off the door and the doorbell. I got to remove that, and once I remove that stuff, I should be straight. And I got to mark off where the because I got to put the doorbell back on. And that's going to be a pain in the butt. Hopefully, I can get some decent guys that'll help me put it back on there. At least drill holes. You know what I mean? Um, but there's something that the my neighbor was saying about getting rid of all your trees. The heating, the house would be a sauna if I do that. So, I mean, to be honest with you, even if I wanted to get rid of them, I can't. I ain't got the money, and you got to get approval by the homeowners association and all that crap. So, I'm kind of stuck. You know, um, but there's a few I want gone. That big puppy right there. One, two, three. Those three. One, two. Those three. I would love gone, but we're talking thousands and thousands of freaking dollars. But hey, you can dream, can't you? I, I can dream, can I? I'm broke. I can dream, can I? I can dream. I can dream about you. Oh man. What I'm also gonna do is I had to move some rocks around in the trench. Let me show you guys what I'm talking about. I'm gonna move some of these black rocks. A few of them are piled up. See, I got them in the bucket right there. I'm gonna move some of them around and place them over in this area. And these like gray rocks, I'm gonna speckle them in all over the place. You know what I'm saying? I'm gonna just gonna move them around. And the wife wanted to say, "Oh, did you buy 15 more bags?" I'm like, "Look, let's figure out if this gonna work. You know, let's figure out if this gonna work first." Let me show y'all what I'm talking about back here. The motion light should come on. Let's see. Vegas. They can just break in the back of my house. But you see how I laid that sod in strips back here, because this is where the water goes, and it's been eroding away. Um, but um, I'm hoping we could slow that down a little bit. And I'm just gonna this trench. I'm gonna stop it. I'm gonna stop it right here. We're just gonna go there to there. We're gonna stop it right there, and we'll get back here today also with the electric mower, my battery powered mower, which in these smaller areas. I don't like to bring my heavy duty guy back here and get this cleaned up a bit more than what it looks like. This is what happens when you only have a few days. You're only home a few days a month. You can only do what you can do. And another thing, because my pickup truck sits for a month, it starts the inside, the light don't want to go off. So I can always tell my battery needs to be charged. So I'm charging the battery and getting that going. Got my peat moss. I'm gonna put that peat moss on top of this stuff over here. I'm gonna sprinkle that to keep the moisture in, because it gets so freaking hot out here. I can't wait to aerate this. A guy on the internet was telling me that the color of this sod, he said it's not dead, it's dormant. But, it looks dead to me. But, there's a lot of green in it. And if you look, see if you can see how the it's reaching. It's reaching for the sun. A lot of the grass. But what I'm gonna do is I'm gonna sprinkle some. There's a lot of green in this, and I'm gonna sprinkle some peat moss all over it, and water it. You see, it's the same thing like so it could hold that moisture in there for the sun. The sun's gonna be bearing down on it. But same thing. This guy was almost that freaking color. This guy and that guy was almost that color 3 or 4 days ago. So I've been watering the heck out of that. And over here, I've been watering that, and that area over there is greening up. So once I want to get almost some more distress sod up to the top of the hill, and then from there, just grow it. It's going to spread. It's going to spread, because if you look, this right here is filling in. This looked like that last year. So when you know what you know what you know, it's coming. It just, you got to wait for it, and that's my whole thing. And let me show you this door is getting replaced. I'm getting rid of all of this crap. So you can't. The top is going to be, you can't see directly in there, because you could actually see me what I'm watching TV from the top of my driveway. So it's going to be, sun be able to get in there, but you can't see it. And this is going to be 2 small double doors. They're going to pull all of this out, and it's going to be replaced, because there's a lot of water damage and stuff. I've been waiting years to get this replaced, and we're doing it. I don't know if y'all see my little lights. They look like flames. I've always liked that. I replaced those. It was some corny. I did that, and I got to take this doorbell camera off, and I'll be putting a new one. I got to put it back, so I'll be taking that off also. So it's just got a few things to get done, and this is what my hydrangeas, the color they've changed to all of them. You see, I got different types. See the long ones, they're all, and like Mike said, I guess it's the soil, because they used to look like that one. It used to look like that and like that. So, and this is finally one of my roses. Is finally one. It's been years. Finally, that didn't get eaten by bugs. There's some kind of bug that just come in here and just ravaged the bejesus out of it. And every time I look around, I see something else that got to get fixed and clean. Oh my God, let me stop looking. Let me stop looking. But I'm pretty sure the door guys, they're going to be here at 8 o'clock on the dot. Pretty sure the door guys going to be here. They're going to be here at 8 o'clock on the dot, because if they got work to do, they got work to do. You know what I mean? So I'm hoping that's going to be what's going to transpire. So I can get that done, get that out of the way. I think, like I said, I'm not, just a few things, because I might be leaving later on this evening to get back on the road, or I'm gonna wait till early Wednesday morning. It's a pain in the behind load that always. Oh, geez, I only see all these people in here. Oh, you know what? I'm so sorry. Welcome in, welcome in. Um, StreamYards, it doesn't. Sometimes it doesn't move on its own. Not StreamYard, Restream. Good morning, Deacon. Good morning, Frugal Mama. If I didn't say hello to you, I apologize. I ain't got no daggone sense anyway, but it is what it is. Oh man, I'm a hot mess. What I'm gonna do over there with the rocks is I'm just gonna sit on the ground and scoot my butt over and dig up, and not dig up, but pick up some of the black rocks and move them around. You know what I mean? Oh shoot. I got no sense. Oh man. But let me go ahead, and I'm going to go ahead and I'm gonna go ahead and shut this down, and I'm gonna go ahead and start taking the doorbell off and the stuff off the front door, and put that all in a Ziploc bag, and get that stuff ready for the door guys coming in to do that, and get ready for the cable guy. So we're gonna get that stuff taken care of, and stop with the giggling. Hey guys, coming up next at 7 o'clock, Wellness for Frugal Mama. Get your workout on, positive affirmations, fashion sense, and just having a good old conversation, good old time. Guys, thank you for being part of the live. Yeah, I know it's short, but sometimes when you ain't got nothing to say, hey, you might as well stop while you're on top. You know what I mean? Yeah, because Mike, I got all kind of stuff. Y'all know anybody in the Atlanta area need 54-inch blades, brand new? Cruising is fun anytime and go live together. They start at 9 o'clock. And Miss T with T at 9:15. Guys, as always, you think nobody loves you. Know that I love you and God loves you. I will see y'all tomorrow. Deuces.